And we are back like we never left. Ugh. Just stretching out, getting ready to be able to get into the matches again, doing the mid fighting. Now this deck is insane, absolutely unstoppable. The best deck currently inside the format, I think personally. I don't think I'd ever rank down with this. And I have a bunch of decks. I've got meta-relevant decks. I'm gonna be... but don't worry, I'll never have to switch off of this deck. This deck is always gonna be doing good for me. Mid-fighting, doing 50 to 70 each turn, switching out in case I get statused or if I'm ever threatened, but I could put up way worse threats against them. Very importantly, it also has a lot of very good breakpoints. Being able to swing for 70 every turn means you can put up 140. And we're so close to rank up. I really hope we get to Great Ball rank. Whenever we get to Great Ball rank, I feel like we're going to start getting some real fights, some real battles that we'll be able to do. So what I really want to do is run through a quick, like, 2 or 3 of these. I'm already on a streak, so I was going to get a bunch of elo for it. And we've already got a match against somebody who already plays all the events, so they must have a good deck. And we, quote-unquote, win the coin toss. We're going to be going first, so hopefully we have something to evolve into. We've got the Primeape, but no Mankey. We do have Riolu and Lucario, but no, like, main attackers. There is good news, though, because we're going to be going against Arceus, who's going to be weak to our fighting types anyways. So regardless of if I have the... Oh, never mind. I just top-decked the Sudowoodo regardless. I'm able to put up a way better threat than anything they could even imagine. I can... And I even have the X-Speed. I have everything. This is unfair. I switch... I'm only going first, so it doesn't matter. They can't put up any damage using grass for some reason with their energy. I guess it probably just looks good. They probably just like how it looks. Maybe we're searching out more. Probably another Arceus. Or probably another legendary. Grass? They might be... Are they going to be doing... Okay. They're on a hyper-aggressive grass build with Arceus. If they don't switch out Arceus, like, immediately, then I'm going to be able to start putting up a bunch of damage and really threatening them, because Arceus is their only other damage dealer. Sure, they have a Carnivine, but Carnivine is better at doing what my deck does, where you switch out and you prevent statuses, and you start applying a little bit of pressure. Man, X-Speed is so good, being able to switch out into the Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo swinging for 50, like I said, just as good as a Primeape, especially on this here Arceus. And this is once again sequencing. Lucario has a retreat cost of 2. But Riolu only has a retreat cost of 1. So whenever I use that X-Speed, I get to switch out before I evolve into Lucario so that it's free, and then Lucario's in the back to be able to boost my Sudowoodo into 50. Now the Sudowoodo is at 50, plus the 20 from Lucario is going to be swinging for 70, meaning that he's now within those Arceus breakpoints. I could try and Sabrina to put them to a bad position, but instead I chose to replenish my hand. I chose to replenish my hand because I already have the Primeape inside hand, so I really want to ape out, especially since I do not expect this Sudowoodo to last. I really do think that Sudowoodo is dead here. They could do, like, anything. Carnivine kills it. They've already got the Executor, which is probably the second worst card in the game. I really fucking hate Executor EX. This is just a dickhead card. Like, you flip a coin and it does a base of 40, which is okay. That's decent. That's a good attack. And then you flip a coin and then you can do 80. And that is fucked up and crazy. That's stupid. That is about as bad as any of the Misty cards, because it's RNG dependent. See, like this, I would have been fucking dead regardless. Even if he missed that, it doesn't matter. Sudowoodo does a little bit of extra damage and puts him into breakpoint range. Luckily for me, I decided to start setting up my Marshadow. I could have put the energy last turn onto Mankey so that Primeape was ready, or start setting up Marshadow. And Marshadow is very obviously the better one. Right here, since he's set up, it really doesn't matter. Never mind, I'm way smarter than I ever thought I was. I had the Sabrina in hand because I saved it from last turn. Instead of putting them onto a disadvantageous position, I was able to perfectly lethal. They should not have put out that Arceus, and if they did, Actually, this is a full checkmate, because even if they fed me something else, the fact that they put up their Executor EX meant that anything that I pulled off of the bench into the front row was going to die. Marshadow was already set up and ready to really stomp. At least stomp a lot harder and a lot more consistently than fucking bitch-ass Executor EX. And here we got a lot of elo from that one, and we're one win away from a rank up. Remember, always thank your opponents, unless they're playing Misty. I shouldn't have even thanked him because we're playing Executor. But you know what? I'm being a respectful boy today. What a fantastic little game. They were inside a checkmate position. I think even if I didn't have the Sabrina, I still could have won. Because then I do a bunch of damage, he kills my Executor, and I come back with a 70 swing from Primeape. Unless they have, like, exactly 2 potions plus a... Yeah, they need, like, a potion plus an Erica. But we're 1 win away. We're right here on the rank up. We're right here on the rank up. And it's with mid-fighting. We're going to get out of the low ranks by sacking our opponents and bullying them. And I do fully, truly mean bullying them. Have you seen this Primeape? He's aping out. He's got the pig nose. He's a real bull. And he's going to be bullying this next person on ladder. Another Japanese player. I assume I was playing this at 3 a.m. I mean, we both got accolades. I don't know if you've seen our ribbons, but we're doing good. You're going to put me on first again? Go ahead, do it. See if I care. I've already got full combo. I've got Mankey plus the Lucario to be ready in the back row. That just means my big swings are already ready. Even with Mankey, I'm going to start doing 40. And then if I find the Primeape, then I can start one-shotting a bunch of the first evolution, a bunch of basics and baby Pokemon. And that is just further bullying. Right here with Professor's Research, I draw into another Lucario. That's fine. I want one. If I can get another Riolu, that'd be fine. And it's very likely to happen because I have Pokeballs in deck. And even if I don't, I'm still fine with any other basic. Right here, I take a moment to decide whether I'm going to put the Marshadow on board, and I decide against it. Very specifically because I don't have energy yet. I don't have the ability to draw my energy. I don't have the ability to attach energy. So I do not want them to know that I'm going to put a threat on board. Even if they do something weird and figure out a way to just one-shot this Mankey, I do not want them to know that I have a Marshadow ready to retaliate. That revenge, Oko, is much more valuable to me than letting them be able to play around it. Right now they set up their entire board, meaning that I can start being weird and wacky with my Marshadow. And aside these scenarios, if worse comes to worse, then I really could just make my Marshadow like my offensive lineman. He'll be able to be up there, and it takes 2 energy, but that's fine, because he'll be swinging for 60, which is above anything that most basics are able to do. Put up Marshadow. I could start setting him up. I want this out here because right here I'm starting to fear Sabrina. I don't want to get switched out, and if I do, I'd want something useful because I do not want to give up this Lucario, which they very much would. Although they have their own Lucario, too bad for them. Mine's a little bit better. Mine's a little bit more suited for this. Man, I'm so glad I'm doing this mirror match. I really, really love the mirror match because it shows who's the real fighter. Who's really putting in work. And I got the second Riolu. This is a body bag. This is in the bag. I've got everything. Put down the Riolu, put him into a checkmate position. I'm starting to set up my Marshadow. Next turn, I have everything. Hopefully, they kill this Mankey next turn, and then I have my Marshadow ready for the revenge. Yep, get rid of their Sudowoodo. I want to show off my Sudowoodo, although probably ain't happening, because this is like fully set up. What a beautiful, fantastic card, though. I really love the Lucario EX. It just sucks that he is too good. Like, Lucario is just too good. I can't run both. This will makes me not want to run either. But it would be pretty fucking cool. It would be really good. Ooh! Sorry, Mankey. Feel bad. But you know, sometimes that's just how it crumble. And this Marshadow, I don't know if you know this, but Steel is weak to fighting. And I even got the Sabrina. I don't know if I will even want a Sabrina here, because I'll be able to swing for 140, putting him on 10 HP. Then for not 10 HP, anything kills, including my Lucario. Or if I could just top deck like a Sudowoodo, a Mankey. There's more options for me to kill this Lucario on a follow-up, especially since the Lucario can and probably will stay in anyways, because it does way more damage. It's way more threatening than anything else they have. That's disrespectful. I don't know why I put up the Marshadow a second time. That's disrespect. And hey, thanks for reminding me. It's good to know I have a supporter card in there. That means next turn, if I really need to, thanks. I am kind of in a fucked up position, because then, like, if I don't get another basic, but there's like options for the basic. I could get a Pokeball. I still have I have 2 Pokeballs in deck. I still have my other Oak. I could also just draw into more basics. There's a lot that I could do here. I just need any amount of damage, because even at 40, I would still need, even Mankey does it. Mankey does it, Sudowoodo does it, because all of them are going to be swinging for 60? That's pretty damn good, actually. And I see they're considering whether to switch out or not, whether they think I've got an actual threat. They see all of my monsters are 2 energy, but I have the Mosh Pit set up. If I top deck any basic, I X speed out, swing, and it's a win. And it's just that easy. Pokeball out, Sudowoodo in. I could show off my Sudowoodo versus theirs. Both X. I only need 1 X speed for Marshadow. I don't even have to give up both of them. I treat in the Sudowoodo, attach the energy, and then this is a body bag. This is a full sweep. Mink for 90. Now that's a tough little tree. We got a tough little tree and we walk away with the win. Look at Marshadow. My boy putting in work. My good old shady friend. Oh, and that also means that this is a rank up. That's huge. We got the rank up with the fighting deck. Yo, we're inside Great Ball rank now. This is huge. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank the Fighting League. God, Satan, Professor Sada, B, the fighting type Pokemon gym leader. Also, I want to thank Dendra, my fighting type teacher back inside Paldea. You a real one. Love y'all. Getting to Great Ball rank. We're really getting up there. Soon we'll be able to get into Master Ball rank. We'll be able to really start showing off decks and get into the real nitty gritty of it. I mean, that is as long as we don't get like sacked by some bullshit, you know? Because to be perfectly fair, I've been doing this hacking. I've been in there being unfair. So hopefully nothing unfair happens to us. I'm really looking forward to really getting to the climb. I can't wait to start getting into the actual matches and not these mirror matches that kind of just kind of go on to who draws better. Always thank your opponents, especially for a good mirror match like this. Mine was just a little bit better. And that's going to be it for this one. We've got our rank up. We're inside Great Ball rank. Maybe now we'll start getting into some actual opponents, and then after our 8 win streak, we could start. Maybe we'll go for a 10 win streak, and maybe we'll be able to start actually, you know, doing some crazy things. Maybe we'll have to switch to an actual deck, to a good deck, one that doesn't sack our opponents because they aren't paying attention. Maybe I'll even play like. I mean, we're still kind of low rank. Maybe I'll play a wacky deck. Maybe I'll play something that's not meta, something off meta that's just fun and probably cool or cute or kooky. Many, many mysteries in store left on this ladder climb. But until then, until we get to the very top, I must ask of you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment about what kind of decks you want to see in the future. Because this is going to be a long ladder climb. And you know what, while I'm here, I want to take a look at what the competition is like. These are the rewards for the season. This is how far you need to go and everything. But I think you can look directly at exactly who's on the ladder. Regardless, this is still a long climb. and I'm excited for it. It looks to be a bit tougher than I expected, but keep a lookout for me, because I'm going to be up there soon.